Crystal to terror in crystal clear sight. Old school screams to the fears of tonight. Zack and Joe Dubs loading the game, breaking the horror, naming the pain. Lost in nightmares, press start the fright. Past and present collide in the night. Turn up the volume, lock the doors tight. You're lost in nightmares tonight.
That abrupt ending. Hi, guys. Welcome back. If you remember on the one video, that 2-minute video that I made where I asked you guys if you want us to come back, forget the question because we're back. We decided that since people were still viewing our videos and people are still listening to our audio podcasts, that we would come back. I'm Joe Dubs.
And I'm Zach. We're back.
We are back. Yes. If you remember, the next video that we were supposed to do is Resident Evil 4 Remake. Don't worry, we will be getting to that, but obviously there's a new Resident Evil coming out. we got Resident Evil 9 coming out in a couple of weeks. I think 2 weeks from today, right? Is that the thing?
I think so. Yeah, it's like the 28th, I think. Or the 7th,
I think
27th.
Yeah, 27th. There we go.
Yeah.
And that seems to be like a Resident Evil release date, right? It's like they always come out in like February or March area when they come out with a game.
The last Friday of a month, usually. Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, some real life stuff happened where, I don't know, Zach, if you want to talk about it. I know you talked about it on The Big Trouble, right?
Oh, yeah, I don't care. I got in a bad car accident, and it prevented my ability to be able to like record the shows normally because I was convalescing at my parents' house, and I couldn't sit. I didn't have a computer. I couldn't sit up and like do anything at a desk because my leg got broke. And that's why we never finished the Resident Evil 4 remake thing.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years, I think. I think 3 years we haven't been doing anything.
It's going on 3. Like we came back, but like we'd have to get all the way to November, and then it would have been 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we are back, and we are going to be doing horror games because I made a poll, which people have voted on. Not a lot, but you know, an answer and it is an answer. And we were discussing that horror is kind of our bread and butter when it comes to video games, and might as well stick with the genre and the niche in YouTube as well. So I guess, do we want to just go straight into Resident Evil 9?
We can play a little catch up before that.
Oh yeah, true.
Like I was like, I thought it'd be cool to like talk about if we played any other horror games on our hiatus, like anything that's like significant.
Mm.
I'll go first, I guess, and say obviously we both played Resident Evil 4 Remake and beat it. It's just we didn't talk about it. So,
yeah.
I played the Silent Hill 2 remake. That was like a whole big thing. It got teased, I think, in 2023, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And then it actually came out in 2024, like the fall of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember originally I was like kind of skeptical of it. Not like, oh, I'm going to hate this is bullshit. They're going to fuck this up. I was just like, I didn't know what to think because it was that studio that did
the Medium game where like the it was like they beefed, they like gassed it up, or they like pumped it up and said like, oh, it's like Silent Hill, this game from Bloober Studios. And when it came out, it wasn't that great. It didn't get a good response. Like they were like, it was okay, but it's not Silent Hill level, because that's what they were touting themselves. I shouldn't say them. I should say the survival horror community, where they were like, oh, this is the next Silent Hill. And then they were just like, this is not good. But then, you know, when Konami came out with their Silent Hill showcase, and Bloober Team. Is that their name? Bloober Team?
Yeah, it's Bloober.
Yeah, they were gonna do a Silent Hill 2 remake. We were all skeptic, but Zach, you played it, and you said it was decent. I haven't played it or finished it yet, so that's on my personal do list. And hey, we might cover it here on the channel. That's a possibility.
It was good though. I enjoyed it. It's different. It's like parallel, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like it better. Some people like the original better. It's kind of like Resident Evil 4 in that way. There's people that like even after that remake, they're like, no, the original's better. And then there's people that are like, no, the remake's better. I like both. I like them both for different reasons.
Yep.
Then I also played a game called Conscript. It's like a little indie game that came out it was towards the end of 2024, actually. I think it was September when it released. It is like a top-down, kind of like reminds you of Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. I know that's what that guy's main influence was because it's so much like that game.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of like how the game looks, how it works, and all that. But it's set in World War One, and it is survival horror because it's got classic inventory, like limited inventory. You have to scrounge for supplies. There's save points. It's just that it's a top-down 2D like kind of action adventure, sort of.
Mm-hmm.
Like Zelda, like old Zelda, kind of as well, if you want to make that comparison.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. It was a good, cool game. If you like classic survival horror formula like that, you would probably like it.
Yeah, it's very story driven, right?
Yeah, it has story as well. It's not like a lot. There's not like a whole lot. You find like notes and documents and stuff, kind of like the old Resident Evil or Silent Hill.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like in that way. There's limited cutscenes. There's not really a lot. There's really no spoken dialogue at all. It's all like just text if anybody's talking. So, yeah, it's very old school oriented, but I like it a lot.
Yeah.
That was it. That was everything. I didn't play that many horror games since we kind of went away.
Well, we're gonna change that because we do have a roadmap, which I guess we'll discuss in a little bit. But as far as what I have played, as far as horror, I played Phantasmagoria too. Always when I watched a Spoonie one, like series on it, I always have to play it myself, or I play along with him. It's kind of, I won't say it's anniversarially what I do. It's something like, oh, I have nothing else to play, or I'm bored of playing other games, so I'm going to go watch the series and play the game. And it's just a fun game to play around, especially when you go along with the Spoonie one, because every time, I always say, Curtis, or what's the one line that he usually says? I heard that,
Curtis.
Yeah.
Have you beaten that game before?
Yes, I beat it once back in early 2000s. I think I played it in high school in 2005. And then I played it again in like 2009 when I was in college. And now I played it recently, which I think was like last year, 2025.
I've never actually played it. I've only ever like seen the Spoonie video, and like I know there's an original one too.
Mm-hmm.
People say it's better, I guess. Like
I've heard the first one is like my friend put it this way. It's kind of like the Evil Dead series. Like Evil Dead 1 was like or Evil Dead 1 and 2 was kind of sticking to like the horror with maybe a little bit of comedy, and then like Army of Darkness goes fucking full comedy. That's to me what Phantasmagoria 1 and 2 is. 1 is like it's serious, and 2 is like let's fucking go out of control. And they do that because there's like a talking evil mouse that is the pet of Curtis, and then his like girlfriend or his office coworker is like a BDSM fucking person, and you go to like a club, and it gets real fucking weird. And then once you go into like the corporate's fucking evil, like dungeon project thing, you're just like, what the fuck am I? What's going on here?
It's so ridiculous. Honestly, it's like
Yeah.
what was the other ridiculous? There's like moments where he like just has like flashbacks.
Mhm.
You just like see shit. It's like his mom abusing him. You little monster. It shows him like dressing him up as like a girl. It's just all kinds of crazy shit like that.
It's kind of like they saw the movie Mommy Dearest and like, fuck it, let's use that as a plot line in this flashback.
My favorite, I think one of my favorite jokes Smoothie did is like when you know how he keeps drinking water from the cooler.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like this one point where he has like I don't know what else to call it, but an episode. Sometimes Curtis just has an episode where he like passes out.
Mm-hmm.
And one time he did like while he was at the office, and he goes, and he makes like a burp sound, like somehow he burps. And he passes out. He's like, "Oh, I had too much water." Oh, it's just.
What's really funny now is like the guy who played Curtis has like a YouTube/Twitch channel.
Yeah,
and he plays like point and click adventures or like old school retro games, obviously, because and I'm starting to like feel it now as an older adult, where I'm just like, these young kids, I don't know how to play these new games. I want to go back to play my old games, and I guess that's what Curtis is doing. And plus, he uses it as like a discovery thing. He's like, I did this video game once. Let me go see what video games are all about.
Yeah, that's kind of like what his premise was, and it was cool. He actually interviewed Spoonie as well. That was like one of his first interviews. He got a hold of him, and he actually got him to like get on camera with him and talk to him.
I mean, let's be honest. If Spoonie One didn't do that video, I think a lot of people wouldn't know about this game. And no shade on like the people that made the game, but as a gamer back then, I wouldn't be like, oh, I want to fucking play that point and click adventure Phantasmagoria. That's the only time I would play that is if I saw it at a library or rented at a store. I'd be like, oh, this looks fucking neat. I guess I'll rent it.
That's the channel. I was trying to find his channel so we could actually plug it. Conversations with Curtis.
Mm-hmm.
That's the name of his YouTube channel, and I guess that's probably his Twitch.
Yep, I'll put it in the description when I create that later. But other than that, I've also played Silent Hill 4: The Room. I didn't beat it. I got it on GOG because I was like, I'm in the mood to play Silent Hill, but I guess I want to play Silent Hill 4 because it's just such a wild game. Because it wasn't that a game where it wasn't technically supposed to be for Silent Hill, but they were just like, they tacked on it and then they edited the hell out of that game.
Yeah, like I think. And this might be me misremembering. It could have been at first. I think it was going to be a Silent Hill game, and then they decided, no, it's not, pretty firmly. And then some point through development, they just decided, okay, it's a Silent Hill game. So, all right.
They do something cheesy, which I didn't see it. I saw it on YouTube, where like they force like a family member or maybe James himself from Silent Hill 2 into the game somehow. Like he was in the hallway through the people.
It was his dad.
Oh yeah.
Frank Sunderland. He's like the apparently he's like the building superintendent.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard it called that before. I always heard that as landlord. Like
yeah.
Is it like a Japanese thing? I was always confused by that.
Or maybe they're doing the Vince McMahon thing where they don't say hospital and they choose a different fucking word.
Medical facility, yeah.
Yeah.
it's the medical facility of like landlords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's like a minor connection. That game, you ever beat that one? I don't remember.
But no, I just said I'd never beat it.
Oh, you never beat? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I've beaten it a few times. It's like that one's kind of like it's all right. It's got flaws, but it's also cool.
It's like the last game that was like on thin ice for Silent Hill for a long time. Like from this point of view, I think it kind of goes downhill from this point.
Yeah, I mean, it was never really a real big seller, honestly, after the first 2 games. It's like people have this weird I don't know what to call it. They have like this presupposition that Silent Hill 2 was actually the best-selling game.
Mm.
But if you actually go back and look at the numbers, the first game and it are like really close. It's crazy. Silent Hill 1 got a greatest hits release. And back then you have to like sell at least 1 million copies to get that. So,
Yeah, I remember those CD cases too. They were green, right? They had
yeah, it was green.
Yeah.
Apparently it's rare to get though. Like I didn't realize like the greatest hits version of Silent Hill on PS1 is worth more money than the regular one in like some weird turn of fate. It's the opposite in everything else.
Yeah. Because if you remember, and this is fucking gonna surprise a lot of people. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like when greatest hits usually happened back in the day, it was like a $20 or a $30 game, right?
They would like re-release it, yeah, and it would be like budget priced usually.
Mm.
I don't know if they did that with Silent Hill 2 though, because if they did, they're like kings because it was like they had bonus content for the PS2 version.
Dude, those PS2 cases and like manuals and cover arts were fucking sick back in the day. Just Silent Hill 2 and then Silent Hill 3's cover art was really good. They don't do that anymore because everything's like turning to digital and stuff, and they don't care about cover arts anymore.
Yeah, you know, they told us they were going to save money by cutting out instruction manuals and everything's going to be digital and we'll pass the savings to the consumer, and then that shit never happened.
Yep.
Basically. But Silent Hill 4 is pretty cool if you've never played it. Speaking of videos, I think Sphere Hunter did a pretty good video about it recently, like in the last couple months. And it made me like respect the game a little bit more because she did such a good video about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's a Capcom creator, right? Well, no, that's a Konami game. Never mind. She is a Capcom creator.
Yeah, she is a Capcom partner, but yeah.
Yeah. I think those are the only... Did I mention a third game? Because Phantasmagoria 2, Silent Hill 4. I think that's it, right?
Code Veronica.
Oh yeah, good. Code Veronica, my comfort Resident Evil game. If you follow Big Trouble in Little Podcasts, usually I have a comfort game, which is Zelda: Link to the Past, and I usually play it and beat it. Code Veronica is one of those games that usually happens because I don't know. I'm calling out Capcom right now. We need a Claire Redfield sequel game. Please give it to me. And now before anybody says, hey, she might be in RE9, no, I want her to be the main character. I want her to be headlining. I want her to main event WrestleMania.
There's a line for me because people have been saying the same thing about Jill too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, she was in Revelations, big deal. So is Claire. So it's like they're kind of in the same area, really.
Hey, I wouldn't mind if they do both of them because I do love Jill Valentine. She is my Resident Evil waifu. But Claire is badass. She rides a motorcycle. She has those fucking sick Uzis and stuff. Bring her back. And I get it. She had her little animated movie and stuff where she's a journalist yelling at Leon.
You're covering up the government. You're covering up Epstein.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a job to do. He just walks away.
Are you gonna feed my family?
I hope those rumors are true about like there's all these rumors going around about the Code Veronica remake, which is happening.
I heard RE5 is also happening a remake, which I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna play it no matter what because it's Resident Evil, but why?
I mean, it would be fine if it's like 4 where they make it more serious and they. You know, I'm all for that. Like, it'll be different.
And I hope they, like, engineer it better so that, like, if you are a solo player, you don't have to rely on stupid AI sometimes.
Oh, yeah, that would be great. Yeah. That's the other thing. Make it playable, actually, in single player.
Mm-hmm.
I know some people say, oh, I do it all the time. It's like, well, you're a fucking special individual because, like, it was borderline unplayable to me, and I didn't want to play it.
Yeah,
So,
it's that's one of the games. Like, if I play it, I'll contact Zach, and he'll have to, punch the boulder and stuff because not me. Because if you remember, my finger hurt like hell.
wasn't that holding on to the ledge? You had to like hold on to a ledge, I think.
Oh yeah. It was part of that scene where Chris is punching the boulder, but
It's like Sheva got like thrown off a ledge somehow, and she was hanging on, and like Chris was having to punch a boulder to get over there to save her or some shit.
yeah.
Insane.
But yeah, those are the only 3 horror games that I played. My goal is to play more, which I think we should end with our roadmap. I think we should get into some Resident Evil 9, because there is a trailer, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the trailer first, and then we're going to talk about it. So let me cue it up here. I'm a professional.
I'm gonna mute myself. I'm not gonna be one of those people that talks over it.
There we go. You hear it? Hold on a second.
I don't hear it. It's okay to talk over it because there's no audio for me.
Okay. Hold on a second. My bad. We're doing it live.
It's cool. We gotta
Oh yeah.
access it. Did you
I
fix
forgot. No, I forgot. Safari is kind of stupid. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna play the video. We're just gonna talk over it.
it? Okay, well, we are gonna be annoying and talk over it then.
Yes.
At least we're not talking over the audio though. So yeah, I watched this last night because it was. I mean, I missed the state of play. I wasn't even aware there was one happening. It just kind of showed up, and then like I had to like skim through the whole video, and then I got to this and watched it.
Yeah, I here's my thoughts right now, which I'm excited for the game. I'm fucking ecstatic for it, but I'm like, why are they showing so much? Now I know I could be a responsible adult and like not look at it, but when I'm watching the state of play and I'm like, ooh, RE9, maybe they're gonna show like more gameplay on what's happening, which they do. The first person looks fucking scarier than Resident Evil 7 in my opinion, based off of what I'm seeing. But you learn stuff like right now you see that Leon is infected with whatever virus there is, and what it sounds to me is Sherry is talking to him, right?
It's her.
It's her? Okay.
You'll see, like at the end, towards the end, there's like a little brief shot of the back of her, like 3/4. You can tell it's her.
Do you think Leon's gonna die in this?
I don't know. I mean, if they do that, that's crazy. Also, I want to know who that little girl is. It's like that's something new. Like now, all of a sudden, there's like a little 11-year-old girl or something.
I mean, it's not new to like Resident Evil because of that Evelyn girl.
Oh, sure. I mean, yeah, and then we had Sherry, and then you have there's usually a little girl character somewhere in Resident Evil, but yeah, I think they showed the Sherry thing at the end after the logo.
Oh yeah,
it's like a post like credit thing almost.
Oh yeah, they did that little thing here.
They did a stinger.
They did a silent stinger.
Yeah. He's like, oh, it all started here 30 years ago. There she is.
There she is. I question now, because we saw Leon take off his glove and he was infected. She's wearing a glove too. So do you think she's infected as well?
I don't know, because it's like, according to what we know, it's like, yes, she got infected with some virus from back then and it changed her like biology, her physiology. because she has like a healing factor and shit now, and she's like immune to viruses. I thought, but she also she used to just wear gloves anyway. I don't know.
Also, they could be doing it like, remember how Ada Wong was in RE2, where she was like this noir, like 1960s like type of wear. So maybe this is like a fashion thing that Sherry's doing.
I mean, look at the color of her shirt. She's got like little rhinestones in her like shirt color. It's like, okay. But
I wonder if she's wearing boots with all that rhinestone.
probably. I'm wondering like how much of a role she's really going to have. Is she just going to be like Hunnigan in this game for Leon, or is she actually going to do something? And then like, yeah, Leon, I guess that he's infected. I heard somebody call it Raccoon City syndrome. That sounds really funny. I don't know why. I have no idea if that's true or not, but yeah, there was like speculation. Oh, Leon's affected with bullshit because you can see like certain shots around his neck. He had like these little nodules or something growing on his neck. And people used to speculate, oh, is that from when he had Plagas in him? It's like, well, they got rid of that. Like, I don't know if that's what that is.
I think what's going to happen is like, with the Ashcroft or the blonde hair girl.
Which one? There's two now. There's Grace.
Oh yeah, but her mother was like she was an investigating journalist, and now she works for the FBI. I wonder if she like discovers what this Victor guy is making and discovers a new virus.
Elpis or Eplis? I think it's something like that.
I guess so.
He is supposed to have like ties to the original T-virus research team or something.
So we got another guy who's like a Marcus or a William Birkin type of character.
Yeah, or they like retroactively added this guy, like Dr. Marcus wasn't. Nobody talked about Dr. Marcus in any of the original games before. And now they're adding this guy, this Gideon guy. I guess we'll see. I don't know. He has an interesting design. And we still don't really know that much about him. It's like, yeah, they've shown us stuff, but there's still a lot of stuff we don't really know. Like they just revealed this little girl character. That's new. And now they just showed us, oh, Sherry's in this game, apparently. And then it got revealed that the story length is allegedly 18 hours.
Ooh, hold on a second. I don't know if you could see it. Do you see like there's a reflection right there?
It's like a fade out of, it looks like Grace. I don't know if it's like a video artifact or that's actually like on purpose. Huh.
That's cool that I discovered it. I'm sure like other analysis people there like using a magnifying glass to find fucking stuff. They're like, holy shit.
Do you see that behind her bed frame? There's a post-it note. What's that post-it note say? Can you zoom in? Zoom in times 20. It would be like Deckard in fucking Blade Runner.
But as you can see, this little girl is contained because if I'm correct, this is like a glass and we're seeing a reflection of whoever's staring at this person. So that
looks like it's Grace, I guess.
Yeah, what leads to me to believe that this fucking lady or this little girl is powerful. Like she has some powers.
Her eyes are messed up. They're grayed out.
Yeah. Maybe she's blind. Maybe she's like a clairvoyant or whatever.
We'll see how supernatural it gets. We don't know that yet.
Yeah. Remember like all the rumors that came out for like past games are like, oh, this is gonna be like there's gonna be a witch that's gonna be chasing you and like harassing you.
There's werewolves. People actually like believed it was werewolves, and I was like, I'm not trying to say like, oh, I knew this whole time, but I was like, there's never been like traditional monsters like that. It's like it's probably going to be thing that is like a werewolf. It reminds you of a werewolf, but it's not. It's just like a virus monster, and that's basically what it was. That was like Lady D. Lady D's not really a vampire, but she's like one because of virus bullshit.
Yeah. And let me get to that spot because there's every Resident Evil now has to have like this big thing that's chasing you.
The pursuer monster, yeah.
Yeah, like the Nemesis. Where
This one, yeah, Grace has like a giant mutated lady.
yeah.
Yeah, that thing. It's like a combination of the remember what the mom mutated into in like Resident Evil 7?
Uh-huh.
It's got like those same proportions. It's like got big, long, spindly limbs, and it's like huge and shit. Kind of reminds me of that. But yeah.
Yeah, there's also like a big fat baby that comes to eat you and stuff.
Shit. We already had a big fat baby before.
Yeah. And this got redacted stuff.
Redacted, she's in the files too.
Yep.
I guess we can just start talking about the game. Obviously, there's 2 playable characters again, unless there's a secret third one that is Sherry. I hope that would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what if Leon got really fucked up and Grace couldn't help him, and she's like, "Shit, I gotta go there and like fix this real quick." some kind of situation like that.
Yeah, that would be cool. I also heard because apparently there's a secret, like Victor is not the only remnants of Umbrella.
Yeah.
That people are guessing it might be Hunk. Like Hunk might be in this game.
I don't know. Doubt that.
Yeah.
So it's like, I guess their philosophy in the design here is Grace's survival horror / stealth. That's what her gameplay loop is like. There's clearly spots where she's like sneaking around trying to avoid detection.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of neat. I mean, they haven't really messed around with that too much. I think there was a couple of moments like that in RE4 Remake where you kind of sneaked around a little bit. But I guess they're kind of expanding on that a little bit more now.
Which is fine. And then you have Leon, who's going to be just how he is in RE4 Remake. Is just
action horror.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's fine. Like, some people were like getting annoyed about that, but it's like, this whole fan base is just like fucked. I don't know. There's always going to be some group of people that's going to bitch about something, even though it's good.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, oh, Leon's in it. Cool, I guess. It's like, there's Leon fatigue. Like, he's the Pedro Pascal of Resident Evil, I guess.
Yeah. Kind of.
But like, I don't care. Like, he's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I was skeptic in the beginning because I'm the type of person, and I'm gonna be the one where I'm like, I'm tired of the Ethan story. I really didn't give a shit about it. It's like he found his wife, yay! And then all of a sudden, the next game, Chris kills his wife? ? But she's still alive at the end. And the daughter has special powers. I just didn't care for it anymore. I was that person be like, bring back old characters. What's happening? I'm not saying Chris is not a good old character. He had a dad bod. He had dad bod and he had a turtleneck. What's going on?
I think it's fine because they made him more like Meathead Chris again from like RE5.
True, yeah.
Because he's older. When you get older and you're like a big bodybuilder guy, what happens? You get like the gut. You get like you can't have like a fucking 8-pack anymore because you're old. It just turns into like some kind of giant muscle gut.
It's kind of like
especially if you're on the gas.
Yeah, it's kind of like Ric Flair body when he was older, near the end of his WWE career. But yeah, I was one of those people where I was like, please, we need old characters. Let's get back on track on like Raccoon City, Umbrella, not all this neo-Nazi Umbrella, whatever the fuck they were calling it and stuff.
Blue Umbrella.
Yeah, it's just like, dude, get back to the origin. And like, it was a start. I was like, oh, okay, they're bringing back a kind of Outbreak character. And then, people are like, Leon has to be in there. This is Raccoon City. And I was like, you're damn straight he has to be in there. And that was one of the worst kept secrets ever because people were like, from the start, they were like, Leon's in it. They were analyzing fucking shadowy figures, fucking necks and stuff, and figures. And recently, I think last month or like around Christmas time or before it, I don't remember. Leon got revealed, and that's when they had the insane like John Wick type of gameplay, essentially.
Yeah, I think it was around Christmas when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was funny because then Capcom was like, "All right, guys, you figured it out. He's in the game," and they just started like talking like outwardly about it, and they even like admitted it's like, "Why is Leon still hot? Isn't he like fucking almost 60 now or something?" And yeah, he is. He's like in his 50s, and then like Capcom was like, "We had our female artists design him to make him look like a hot uncle." Like, that's literally what they said.
I mean, if you look at, there's the part where he opens up the door. Hold on, let me get it here. And you just like, you'll see the zoom in on his face and stuff. Where is he? Right there. He has like that scruffy uncle just fucking slammed about 2 6-packs of Coors Light. And he's giving all his nieces and nephews like $100 bills and be like, you know, go spend it on action figures, son, or something like that. I don't know why I gave Leon a.
My dad works for Nintendo, or my uncle works for Nintendo. He's that guy, except Nintendo is the government.
Yeah,
So,
but he looks here like a 40 or 50-year-old, but it's a fucking video game. People, who cares about age? Leon is here. That's all that matters, right?
yeah, I can't wait to see Chris in a fucking walker trying to like take on this. It is interesting because it gets to a point sort of where it's like, how much longer can you keep using these characters? Because if every time you try to advance the timeline and you like want to bring these people back, it's like, well, they got older. How are they going to keep being able to do this?
Well, that's when good writing should happen, and you have like they were kind of pushing towards the sons and daughters of Wesker, and then people were like, "What the fuck is this shit?" And they were like backtracking.
Yeah, I mean those like RE6 and Revelations 2, which had weird writing as well. Honestly, yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to. I mean, we had John Wick. I mean, remember Keanu Reeves wasn't a spring chicken. I don't know that they tried to sell him as like he was 50 in that because he was.
Mm-hmm.
He could still pass off as like this guy's in his 40s or some shit. But like by the time we got to John Wick 4, you could tell he was aging.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that's why I had to quit doing these movies because it just kept getting harder to do. I just hurt more and it took longer to recover.
Yeah. Oh, here's another like big character coming after you.
They haven't given us the name of it. Like we don't know what it's called, but it looks cool. There is like speculation that it's Grace's mom. I don't know how people come up with that exactly, but I guess just because in their brains they feel like that'd be really tragic and fucked up. I guess I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But like as far as I can tell, there's no real proof of that yet. If they do it, okay, I guess. I'm not saying it's stupid. I'm just saying I don't see anything real concrete about it. It just seems like a theory.
I didn't know Cody Rhodes was in this. I'm kidding. he has like the whole Cody Rhodes get up. Whoa. Anyway.
What else? Oh yeah, so they've talked a little bit about the zombies and how they're like apparently they have behavior loops. Like they kind of try to do what they used to do in real life before they got infected.
Yeah, like they'll hit the elevator button or someone will be like near the kitchen area because that's where they used to cook or whatever. They're kind of doing the George A. Romero zombies are learning again, like Day of the Dead type of stuff.
I think it's creepier in this game though, because like in the Romero, it's like they were never too threatening in those movies, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But something about the way the aesthetic of this game plus their behavior makes it creepy to me. like I think there's like a woman who's like it looks like she was some kind of like dancer or singer or something, and she looks like fucking creepy. Like there's like a shot of her like trying to grab Leon or some shit,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like she's sad. Like it looks like she's about to cry. And then there's like there was a guy who was like trying to play a piano, I think, or something. Like he was like sort of playing the piano, but he's a zombie.
Yeah. See,
So,
like
there's a doctor.
This shit is creepy as fuck, dude. Like this
Yeah.
the corridor and all that. Like, obviously they're taking Resident Evil 7 into and 8 into consideration and be like, all right, the first person works, and hey, if they want to do third person, they can. So they could do both, which I like.
Amazing.
Yeah.
They finally gave everybody the choice because there's always going to be people that complain. People don't really complain about the third person camera, but there are people that complain about the first person camera.
Mm.
And they're just like weird purists or some shit. It's like I don't know. Like it's like okay, we saw the Silent Hill Townfall teaser too. There's already people bitching about it because it's in first person. It's like you don't even know what the fucking game is like yet. Like calm down. Like you're just gonna write it off because it's first person.
Yeah, I hate the gatekeepers because keep in mind I love my tank control. I'm always gonna love it, and there's a
Same
market,
here.
and there's a market for it because Tormented Souls. That's a game right there that still uses tank system. But the people that go, oh, I'm not playing new shit because it's not like the original, just fucking get a life, dude, and either stop ruining people's fun or just play the game for yourself and decide if it's good or not. Because RE2 Remake, when that shit happened, it fucking it re-blew up the franchise, in my opinion.
It got shocked back to life, arguably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I like the first person view, and I liked how they did it in Resident Evil 7. In my opinion, it made it scarier in its own way.
Mm-hmm.
Like it actually worked. That's one of the reasons why I like Resident Evil 7 so much.
Yep. And I love that these are zombies again. And no, I'm not saying that because I'm like, oh, we could bring back the zombies.
I'm tired of goo monsters and fucking leeches and leech wizards and just no, it's fine. Like everybody is always going to prefer the zombies. I think universally people like that. So it's cool, and they made them different again. It's not just other zombies. Like they've done something to them, and they're different this time.
Yeah. So it's Raccoon City, and in one of the reveals, I don't know, I think it was it might have been the Video Game Awards where they showed the Porsche vehicle and the watch and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, either there's two things. Either A, they're a sponsor. I mean, they're a sponsor either way. But either A, they're a sponsor and they're like, hey, man, have Leon be in the game as like a model of our brand. And that's the only reason why it's there. Or because remember, there was rumors that RE9 was going to be somewhat of an open world, like not fully open world, but you had to like travel. So I wonder if you get to drive the Porsche.
Just drive a Porsche Cayman, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny because people act like, what the fuck? Like this, like it's so out of left field. Capcom's done this kind of thing before, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's either in it's stuff like that's been in their games before. Like the earliest known instance of it I can think of is in Devil May Cry 2. They had Diesel like fashion outfits for like Dante and Lucina.
Mm-hmm.
And like the Diesel is some kind of weird, like I don't know if I would call it obscure. It's like some clothing brand that seems to like specialize in creating distressed looking clothing that costs a lot of money. I don't know what else to call it.
Yeah.
It's like Dante's wearing an old ass looking pair of jeans and like some kind of button up shirt that looks kind of wrinkly and old, but it's Diesel. And I'm like, okay. And they've done shit like sell Leon's jacket. Like, look, you can get Leon's jacket. It's fucking almost $2,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
They've done all this, like, these kind of little cross promotional fashion things before. This is just another example of it.
Yeah. In a way, I kind of wish that we can drive the Porsche around because I think it would be funny. I could only see this happening as a surprise because I'm actually surprised there's no demo. Usually they give us a demo within 2 weeks before it comes out, and they haven't. And either that's a bad thing to think about or a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing that there's something like, hey, there's open world. Maybe they want to keep that secret, because I remember one of the YouTube creators, Maximilian dude, he went to go play Resident Evil 9 early at like a Capcom event.
Yeah.
And there was a person there who was like watching them play the game because they couldn't go to a certain part. And when he was going to like a certain area, they're like, no, that's it. Can't go that area. We're done with the demo. So I
that
wonder.
Wasn't a demo, that was the game.
Yeah. I wonder if there is open world and that's why they're keeping it a secret.
Maybe. I don't know. I guess it would be interesting if it was. That idea was floated in some of the rumors about like Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Like they were alleging Claire could drive around on her motorcycle on Rockford Island to go to places. It's not her motorcycle. She finds a fucking motorcycle and uses it.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, I'm completely just speculating because you watch these trailers and they're all in like totally different areas of Raccoon City at times, where like obviously he goes to the police station. He goes to other areas. He's like in the middle of the town, like looking at people.
Yeah.
So I kind of wonder if you can drive to these areas and you get to play like missions of the story mode. That would be cool.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be pretty interesting. And it makes me like wonder like what is still standing in the city, like really. And I guess you could probably go in the basement of the police station. That might still be mostly intact, which is interesting. Like I just now thought about that. So we'll just have to see. I'm curious to see what they really do with it. I'm also wondering like what kind of modes they're gonna have. Like if they're gonna have any extra modes, like mercenaries or something. There's probably a lot you could do there. There's the old gas station they showed.
And then the sign. And my open world mind is going nuts because I'm like, oh, they could go in the forest and go to the Spencer Mansion. I was like, oh, fuck, that would be fucking cool.
What's left of it, I suppose.
Yeah, whatever's left of it and be in that area.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else we could speculate on. We've already brought up the subject. Will they kill Leon off? I don't know. We don't know.
She does this weird thing with the blood, which you can craft like weapons out of it.
Yeah, she causes them to explode.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. Like, I don't hate it. I like it because it's just ridiculous. There's got to be some ridiculous shit in Resident Evil, so it's fine. She's like, it's interesting that she doesn't get like what are these children? Like, what is this?
I don't know. It's like, are they restarting the Wesker children program? Because remember
the Gideon children.
Yeah. See, like all this shit is like intriguing. Nothing like they tried to do it in RE8 with the whole Spencer and that fucking lady that wanted the baby and like how she was linked to Spencer in some way.
Mother
Like
Miranda,
they tried to like link that in to the main series. But like this stuff, I'm like, I want to know more about Umbrella, like what the hell they were doing besides what we saw through the Raccoon City incident, and obviously RE6 and RE5. It's just like there's more that they can explore, and this like stuff. I want to know what this is all about.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. It was like I was saying earlier. It's like they showed us some stuff. But there's also a lot of stuff that we still don't know anything about. Like I didn't catch that little frame of all the weird children with the red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh shit, what's that? I
Yeah,
just have to
and
see.
this blob thing that's coming at us. We're gonna have
With-
so much big fucking enemies coming at us now.
It's got the big fuck me lights on it. Yeah, you got to
Yeah.
shoot those spots. It's also interesting they'll have different weapons. Like Grace is not going to have. It doesn't seem like she's going to get a shotgun of any kind. It's like that little pistol, the syringe thing, and some kind of giant fucking Magnum revolver. It's kind of funny. I don't know why they give the little girl, the nerd girl, like this giant fuck off revolver.
Yeah, I kind of wish like she shoots it and like she flies like all the way backwards. That would
There's
be
like
cool.
recoil, like she goes, like her whole body is, she almost falls on her ass.
Well, just like the old games, like when they hit a higher caliber gun, like they do this like animation, like, and like when you shoot it, you better hit someone or the animation is gonna kill you because you have to regain your motion. All right, we have to ask this question because every time there's a Leon, there's an Ada Wong. I'm kind of hoping that there is no Ada Wong. I want this to be a one Leon game where she does not show up. And I know that's going to upset some people.
Yeah, I'd be fine with it if it didn't happen either. So,
Yeah.
like if it does happen, I'm not going to get pissed off about it, I guess. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, it'd be kind of cool if it didn't.
Like, how many times is, and I'm going to use a cringe word, but how many times is Leon going to be a beta cuck and just be like, "Aw, I fell for he's the Sting of the Resident Evil series where he's gullible as shit all the time."
Yeah, he just needs to show up with a mask that is his face, and then like he takes it off to reveal it's him. That's the only thing he has to do.
Oh man. But yeah, I don't know how like they could. I guess they could swing some type of love story, like, "Oh my god, my lover is here. I gotta save him from whatever Umbrella's gonna try to assassinate him."
We're old now. Can we finally just do this and quit
Yeah.
pretending? Like we're gonna die in like
Yeah.
20 some years. Like it's all we got left. Maybe you might have less. You got like weird things growing on your skin.
Yeah, or I don't know. Have a family with Ada Wong and have Chris Redfield come in his wheelchair and shoot your wife and steal your baby.
Sorry, Leon. And it's like, you should have told him. It's like, no, I don't tell anybody anything. It's not worth talking about.
Yeah, dude. Remember when we talked about that game? We were like, he could have just told him like why he shot him. Now we have to like wait through this whole game to be like, psych.
The game's writing even called him out over it, and he had like no good answer. It was just like his apology was to build a fucking tank for him and give him the keys.
Dude,
That's like what it was.
that game is fucking wild now when you look back at it. Like Chris Redfield built a tank so you could go kill Metal Gear Hell's what's that? Fuck, never mind. Heisenberg. There you go.
Yeah, this Magneto fucking Metal Gear guy. He can control metal for some reason. But that game was just fucking crazy. It's fun though. I don't know.
And I'm kind of glad that they didn't show any boss battles. I guess that's one thing I'm excited that they didn't just spill out. And
yeah, that's true. They haven't shown us any boss battle. I mean, I'm presuming there's probably some kind of boss battle with the giant monster.
Mm-hmm.
But we don't really clearly see that either. It could be a thing where you can't really kill it, like Mr. X. I mean, Leon has a boss fight with Mr. X later anyway, but you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited that this game is coming out. Obviously, because we're both big Resident Evil fans, and I will be streaming it on this channel. So you're gonna get first reactions out of me through here. Do you have anything else to say about this game?
No, I don't think so. We're gonna play it and then do our classic coverage that we used to do. So we'll give it that treatment. We'll just do a big in-depth review of it.
Yeah. Do you want to go over some games that we're going to be covering for the future?
Yeah, we kind of like both created like this little content roadmap for ourselves, where like the first thing we're gonna do, obviously after this, is cover RE9 because it's coming out in like less than 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Then we each picked 3 games, and we decided to like play each one and review it in like a staggered kind of order. And I picked Crow Country, which came out last year. Or, no, that was 2024, I think, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Another 2024 horror game. I've wanted to play it since it came out because it's obviously inspired by like classic Silent Hill, but it
Mm-hmm.
also looks like. Do you remember how the background graphics looked in Final Fantasy VII?
Yep.
It's like somebody decided I want to make a game like Silent Hill, but the graphics look like the backdrops in Final Fantasy VII. And it's just insane. It's like it does something in my brain that just makes me really want to play it just because of that. And then you picked the Dead Space remake after that,
Yeah.
which I haven't played yet. And I like Dead Space. I've still only ever beat the first game. I was supposed to play 2 and just never got around to it. So now I'm gonna play the remake, I guess.
Yeah, I played the first one when it came out, and then I fell off. And remake I heard was really good, so might as well get to it and cover it.
Then after that, our next game is Resident Evil 4 remake because we never officially covered it.
And plus, I want to replay that game. I should have replayed that game before RE9, and I guess I still could, but I got other games that I'm sticking to right now.
Did you play the Separate Ways DLC when it
No.
dropped?
So
no. You still have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be playing that game again.
Cool. And then after that is Dub's next pick is Signalis, which is another game that came out in like it was either early 2024 or 2023.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like an isometric, like survival horror game.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to play it back when it released. I bought it at some point on a Steam sale and just didn't get around to playing it yet.
Same. And now since I got a Steam Deck, it's way easy now, so I can play whenever I want.
I'm probably gonna get a Steam Deck at some point. Probably should. After that, my third pick was Silent Hill, the original Silent Hill. We talked about covering it. I mean, the Silent Hill at some point before anyway, so it's like obviously we have to play that game.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be a big one to do. And then Dub's last pick was Condemned Criminal Origins, which is like I think that's like a low key good horror game from back in like 7th gen that nobody really talks about.
And it's the audio design in that game is fucking insane. So I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna be playing this with headphones on, and I'm gonna be scared because crackheads are gonna be coming to try to kill me as I hear their footsteps coming from the distance.
Yeah, I remember that. You could hear it behind you. It's like all around you and stuff. It was like one of the first games that really tried to do something with like the surround sound besides Silent Hill. Silent Hill started really messing with that with like Silent Hill 2 as well.
Yeah, this game and Silent Hill 1 like creeped me out as a kid, so I want to see how I feel as an adult playing these games again.
Oh, Silent Hill. I think Silent Hill 3 is probably still like the creepiest one, but like when I've gone back and played the original a couple times, it also has a really high creep factor, even though it's so old too.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if I ever told this story, but I rented Silent Hill from Blockbuster.
Yeah,
and I popped it in, and you remember those like small little like I called them midgets, like the small midget like monsters chasing you in the dream state.
The little creepy monster children with knives, yeah.
Yeah, I unplugged that game so quick and returned it. So
when was this? How old were you?
Oh, I was like super young, dude. I had like my dad had to rent the game because it was mature rated. I don't know if they had the SRB back then.
They did. It existed at that point.
Mm-hmm. But
like
yeah.
God dang, yeah. If you're like 12 or something and you played that, I can see how that'd be like Jesus Christ, because it's not like Resident Evil. I mean, like Resident Evil, everybody talks about the dog jumped through the window and scared the shit out of me, like the liquor in the hallway thing.
Well, I had to be like 12 or 13 because I remember at school they were like, "Oh, Silent Hill is just like Resident Evil," and I was like, "Oh, so let me go rent it at Blockbuster." And you got to keep in mind every other game that I played, whether it be survival horror or any other like genre, you always had something to kill what's chasing you. And in Silent Hill, you don't get that right away. You get the pipe, right? Or
I think the first thing you get is like a pipe, yeah. But like in that scene, when you first encounter all those little monsters, you literally can't defend yourself. It looks like you just die.
yeah.
So, and it also has like all those creepy camera angles it does, where it's like real high up looking down, like a top down view, and these crazy angles, and it's just like, yeah, no other game had done anything like that yet. So
Yeah, so I was like, this as a kid, I was like, this is not Resident Evil. I'm taking this back. But truthfully, I was scared shitless because like these midget kids were coming after me.
I think I was the right age playing that game. I think I was about 16 when I first played it. Because I went through Silent Hill backwards.
Oh, you went 3, 2, and 1?
I think I went 3, then 1, then 2. It was weird.
That is weird.
Order like that, and then 4 after, obviously. But yeah, that's our little content roadmap through the year. I doubt we'll be able to complete it all before the year's over.
Never know. I'm right now. I'm on some fucking weird video game kick now, where I'm just like, I love video games again. So
you're remotivated, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to kind of float this idea too, where after we can review RE4, we can finally do our stupid Resident Evil tier list. Because at that point, it's like we'll really have played everything except with some exceptions. Like, okay, we didn't play the Outbreak games really, and we didn't play Gun Survivor 2 because it's like you can't unless you emulate it. Who cares anyway? Like, big deal.
Yeah, we'll have one big episode where we like do a rank discussion on it.
So I think we talked about doing that before, and we just didn't get to do it yet.
Yeah. Well, obviously with your car accident, and then like we just fell off and did other shit. It snowballed, but we'll get back to it. And hey, even when we're not covering a game, maybe if something like if we want to have like a discussion on something that we already played, or do like some special small episodes, we'll discuss it. But as far as games and discussions on games, that's what we're going to be doing. So keep an eye out for those. So the next one is obviously going to be RE9. Like I said, there's going to be some streams. So the first night I will be streaming it, and I'll play it from beginning to end, not in one day. Obviously, that would kill me. I'm old. I'm not like how I used to play games back in the day, where I could sit for fucking 5 hours.
I can still do that, but like I still have to. My thing is I have to go to sleep. I can't play through a whole day. And also I guess at some point I just like I need to take a break and do something else. So I just like go away for a bit, do something else for a while, eat, talk to my family, something.
Yeah, have a life.
Yeah.
But yeah, you'll see some streams. Maybe me and Zach will revisit RE5 again, or other co-op games that we could play. And I might do some other games as well that is within the horror genre. So keep an eye out for more content in Lost in Nightmares. Do you have anything to close out, Zach?
As the person that has the masters in horror games, keep on being scared, I guess. keep on seeking out the scares.
Yep. All right. Well, we will see you next time. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like what, maybe mid-March with the RE9.
I guess, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I think I
Mhm.
usually I can beat those games in a couple days. Like I just kind of like gorge them when they come out, and then I
Yeah.
can do it in 2 or 3 days myself.
Yep. All right, guys. We're going to end it here. We will see you in the next nightmare. Peace out.
See ya.
Pixel shadows crawl across the screen. Cartridge ghosts in a broken machine. From haunted halls to survival screams, we dive deep into your darkest dream. Rest time, no escape tonight.